And I remember her doing the scene to her like this. Like, what the fuck you doing? Da, da, da. And she was like, I would not let him see me in my state right now. I'm Stephen Chang. I played the OG Jesse from The Last of Us Part 2 video game. And I've never seen my work before because I've never played The Last of Us Part 2 before. So this will be my first time seeing it. Watch out.
What about this one? When I was 12, I found a skateboard. Uh-oh. And I tried to get on it. And it shot right out from underneath me.
Wait, how did you get the scar?
I fell on my knife.
See, like, this would be one of the scenes where...
Okay.
I feel like I should have... Yeah, I feel like there could have been more pain.
A chemical burn. I did it myself.
Just from my perspective. I mean, I don't know how it comes across, but... Oh, regrets. And this is incredible. I remember when Ashley and Chang would work together. It was just like...
Right here.
So intimate. And this is a lot of things I didn't learn until I feel like I started doing Bosch a little bit more, you know? Like... It's like film acting, you know? It's like you don't have to be loud. There's nothing projectory. You're not doing it for a performance. I remember sometimes Titus would just knock me right here and stuff like that. Talking about stuff, and I was like,
told you a real fucking story.
we're supposed to be acting, man. Let's act, you know? But he's like, I'm acting. And I was like, this is acting.
Did you hear that? Jesse? Just stay there, okay? Just
Oh, hell yeah.
please.
Watching them work together.
Turn around. What are you doing?
Kidding me. You're supposed to be on patrol.
There's a blizzard outside.
Is that weed?
Why are you here?
People are counting on you. You get that? What we do matters.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
Because Tommy and Joel didn't show up.
Yeah, I
What do you mean?
remember.
We waited for them for an hour. I was looking for their horses when I saw them.
And this is what I really learned, I feel like, from Shannon, right?
Maybe they
Can I
just went
pause
back
it
to
for a
town.
second? Because I remember Shannon being very like... I remember running in, and I remember her doing the scene to her like this. Like, what the fuck you doing? Da, da, da. And she was like, I would not let him see me in my state right now. And so she wanted me to, like, I remember, like, leave the stage or something like that. I remember she kind of was getting into it with Neil about where I would be, when she's doing this, and how our conversation would. She'd send me outside, and I'd have the conversation from outside. But I would not let him see me like this, and she was being very adamant about it. And when you're a new actor and you're watching this, you're like Shannon, who gives a fuck, you know? Mm-hmm. But I remember afterwards, like, and this is what Neil has talked to me about too, like the actor, like almost like taking responsibility for your character, you know, and believing in it so much. And it isn't like, because sometimes I see that stuff, I'm like, oh, that's kind of diva-ish, you know, like, I would never, this has never happened like this. I can't pick up the coffee, like, you know, I see it kind of diva-ish. But real actors, because I don't consider myself a real actor sometimes. Because when you act with some people, you're like, oh shit, that's a real actor, you know what I mean? When you play against people who play real basketball, you're like, oh, okay, this guy plays basketball. But then you're like, oh shit. So when you see Shannon and Ashley working, and I remember her being so adamant about this, in the day of, I was kind of like, God, why is she making such a big deal? But I look at it now, and it's like, that's how committed she was to making this believable and authentic, and what she's worked out. She was like, I would never do this. I would never do this. And I've learned a lot from that. Because usually when a director to me is like, turn around or something, I'm like, okay. I don't really question it. And I remember her questioning it, and I was like, it's a good acting lesson.
Stop being replaced. No way. How much of their region have you covered?
Not much.
Then we split up. Go at it from different sides, and we can cover the whole thing in a few hours.
I don't like you riding solo. We don't know what's out there.
Exactly. What if they need help?
Okay, I'll head west. Dina can take south, and you come from the east. But be smart about it, yeah?
Yeah.
I like these moments where I'm like this. That feels like appropriate. I feel like that's my dad coming through. Brush your teeth, make your bed, lights out by 9. I'm Stephen Chang. This is my YouTube channel. Please enjoy the work you see. This is a part of my life, and I'm really passionate about it. So I hope it's meaningful to you, because it's meaningful to me.